Ajay, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today about the wonderful work that you're doing with learning and development at ABG. Learning is important for any organization, but can you tell us a little bit about why it's so critical in the ABG context?
I think learning and development is in the DNA of this group. As an example, Gyanodaya, which is our Global Center for Leadership Learning, was established in year 2000. So, 24 years back. So that's the commitment that the group has on learning. We've gone through many ups and downs in business cycles. We had the global financial crisis, we had the COVID crisis, but our focus on development has never wavered. And it's a part of the DNA of the group. In fact, our value proposition, employee value proposition, which is a world of opportunities, learning is integral part of that value proposition as well. If we look at the purpose that Aditya Birla Group has, which is enriching lives, building businesses, responsible and dynamic businesses while inspiring trust, enriching lives of our employees is through learning. We cannot build responsible and dynamic businesses unless we build our people. So it's integral in the DNA of the group, is what I would say to that.
That's fantastic. Gyanodaya is such a wonderful organization, such a wonderful setup, inspiration for many organizations as well.
So you should actually come and see our new campus. We call it now Gyanodaya West Campus. It is contiguous to the Gyanodaya East Campus. The backs of the two campuses touch each other. And it's really a marvel from outside. It's a very wavy kind of structure, free-flowing structure. We want thoughts of people to flow freely. And if you go inside, it's state-of-the-art in terms of hybrid classrooms, in terms of use of AR, VR, in terms of recording studios for our internal leaders, external facilitators. We have a design thinking room. So really huge investments are continuously made into both physical infrastructure as well as knowledge platforms, which we bring alive through Gyanodaya Virtual Campus. That as well.
I can tell you the number of clients who tell me that they want to speak to somebody from ABG to learn more about Gyanodaya. I think every second week there's somebody who wants to learn more about all the work that you're doing there.
Yeah, same here. We receive so many requests ourselves, yes.
Fantastic. What is a bit unique, all right? What are some things which are a bit unique about the way you drive learning at ABG?
So 2-3 things. Number one, we have the Global Center for Excellence, which is Gyanodaya, which exists for the entire group. So entire group, 15 to 20 businesses, leaders come there. It's a melting pot of ideas, and so that across the group that exists globally, people from 35 countries that come and attend the programs there. So I think that is very unique. In any given year, almost 10% of our management population comes in, learns there, global population. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing that is unique. The other thing that is unique is that businesses by themselves are doing a lot in learning and development as well. And we keep scouting for what is wonderful work that is being done in businesses, and then we are able to bring that to Gyanodaya and therefore made available to the entire group. So best of group and best of businesses is what we are able to bring together. That's one. Mm-hmm. The second, what makes us unique is that while there is we look at faculty which is world class. That doesn't mean that it has to be only from outside of India. That means even in India, who are the world class faculty facilitators, we partner with them.
Right.
And having done that, there is an equal importance placed on internal leaders providing context, providing their wisdom, providing their knowledge to all our people at large. For example, we have this concept of leader in residence. So if we are having, let's say, a program on macroeconomics, and a world-renowned professor is teaching that, facilitating knowledge in a classroom, we would have a few subject matter experts from ABG, let's say the chief economist, of ABG, a few of the CFOs of ABG who will be leaders in residence, who will be there through the class and provide inputs on how ABG has done things in that area. So that is leader in residence. We have leader teach leader, which are virtual programs that we run where a leader comes on a topic of their passion and strength. They would address the entire organization. Thousands of people join such sessions. We have knowledge integration programs where we would have 2-3 people come together on a subject, let's say supply chain, and exchange views. And there are thousands of people who are able to see them, share their thoughts, ideas, debates. So we have this combination of world's best faculty and internal leaders as teachers. A combination of that, I think, is also what makes us unique.
No, wonderful. I think this leader, the leader in residence concept that you just mentioned is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
So I think it's quite natural. There are some very interesting work that is being done by our various businesses, from Hindalco to Ultratech to Grasim to Aditya Birla Capital to Aditya Birla Fashion to Novelis to Birla Carbon. Very interesting work around expansions, around mergers, around transformation are taking place. And it is very natural that we want that learning to happen to our learners. And our classrooms become a perfect place where the professors from IIMs or global universities come and teach. It becomes a great platform for our leaders to come and share some of those experiences which bring the practicality of the whole subject to our people at large. So it has been very naturally been a part of our learning and development strategy.
Fantastic.